R.I.P. Ninja Theory? What? Oh, what? Pardon? Wait, what? They just unveiled the new Hellblade. And now they're shutting them down? Compulsion Games, Double Fine, and Arcane are also at risk of getting shut down. Yeah, I see Compulsion and Double Fine here. Arcane too? That's so odd. Yeah. They were told on a call on Monday, and they've got several other active negotiations about spinning off Compulsion Games and Double Fine. Asha Sharma and Chief Content Officer Matt Booty warning last week of a reset at Xbox, laying out several challenges facing Xbox business, including that it had overextended with its studio system, and the hardware component crisis is significantly driving up prices. It's so odd that they're choosing studios that are actually releasing games, though. Like, they did overextend, I completely agree, but half the studios Microsoft has under their umbrella aren't releasing shit and don't have anything on the horizon. The ones that they're looking at here actively have released games. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, Hellblade has been flopping. They always feel more like tech demos than actual games, but, like, put them on an actual game, they can at least release games. It's an actual dumpster fire at Xbox right now. Head of Xbox Game Studio left, and Treyarch Studios head left as well. What? What is going on? Sharma had made many major decisions since taking over in February, including locking down Gears E-Day and Clockwork Revolution as Xbox console exclusives. During that event, they also revealed the new Hellblade game. Didn't reply yet. Why not just shut down one of the, like, 50 studios they have that literally don't make shit? Like, Double Fine released a game... what, 6 months ago? 8 months ago? Something like that? Ninja Theory has Sinwa coming out this year, I think? What was Compulsion Games' last game? I can't recall. They did South of Midnight, which was last year. So they've chosen 3 studios that actively release games, which is more than you can say for most of what Microsoft has. Yeah, a lot of the major insiders are saying Xbox layoffs and closures are going to be a bloodbath. Oof. Oof. Perhaps Asha isn't the savior Xbox needs. Can't believe you got tricked into thinking Xbox was back. I never said that. I never said Xbox was back, just that Asha was at the very least not driving it more actively into the ground. It was taking steps to steer it in the right direction. And now it's right back to standard Xbox behavior. Actually diabolical, though, because they could have shut down who knows how many of their studios and no one would have cared because they just aren't releasing games. But they've chosen 3 studios actively making games. Like I said, Hellblade games don't typically do well, and I really wish Ninja Theory was working on other projects. But they're making games. Like, they're at the very least making games. Compulsion... I didn't play South of Midnight, so I have no idea about it, but they are, again, making games. Double Fine, making games. Like, come on. To be fair, Compulsion's made 3 games in 17 years. Oh, that's fucking terrible. I just saw South of Midnight was a new one, so I assume they were actively making games. Is that not correct? Let's see. Maybe it'll be more understandable if I take a look at everything they've got. So Compulsion made Contrast in 2013, We Happy Few in 2018, and then South of Midnight in 2025. So, okay. That's fair. They have actually made 3 games in 17 years. Fair enough. Fair enough, then, on that one. It just doesn't make any sense. They just highlighted Ninja Theory's upcoming game at their event, and now they're shutting them down a week later. Brutal. Is there a way back for Xbox? Games! Games! Make games! The way back is through games that aren't $400 million like Gears E-Day apparently is. People are theorizing that Sinwa trailer was more of a teaser if some other company wants to buy Ninja Theory off of Microsoft. I don't see that happening though, man. I really don't. Like, you might be right, maybe that theory's accurate, but who would step in and buy them in the current climate of AAA gaming? Especially given how Hellblade 1 and 2 performed, right? Like, it just feels like that's cooked, like that's just kind of curtains. I don't know if there's maybe a path forward for Ninja Theory to independently release it. Oh man, I don't know if that mic picked that up, but that was a juicer. But maybe there is. Don't Nod and Quantic Dream also getting layoffs, reduced funding, even reports that Bethesda, BioWare, and id are all in trouble. Looks like it's starting to collapse, man. The crazy, crazy budgets could only last so long. You think this will happen with Gears as well? If Gears E-Day doesn't do fucking record numbers, I bet Coalition gets shut down, yeah. I think it's already set up for failure now that it's completely exclusive and apparently 400 million in the can. So yeah, I think Coalition's definitely next. Resident Evil 9 made for only 60 to 80. Bro, I know. You don't have to sell me on, like, 400 million being unnecessary. I know. I very much know. Why do they shut down studios instead of selling them? Well, I think they'd prefer to sell them if they could, but there's not a lot of buyers. There's only so many buyers. Hasn't Bethesda only made like 2 games in 15 years? Yeah, but Bethesda's like a powerhouse, so when their games release, it's like a safe bet. Even their stinkers like Starfield. It's not the same for things like Compulsion. Maybe all the talented people from these studios will start their own indie studios and make bangers. That happens sometimes, but not often. Could Microsoft be trying to get out of the gaming market altogether? That was the theory when Asha first took lead. I'm not sure. The signs point to no, but who's really to say? I love Kazan and they fired the whole team after. Yeah, we already lamented that, talking about Kazan. Fucking shame, man. Like, I said it then, too. I wish there was, like, I don't even know what it'd be, like a private equity or something that would come in and just, like, refinance these studios to keep making bangers, like the Kazan team. But in this industry, that's just not, like, a feasible thing. It's what, THQ Nordic tried to do for a little bit. I don't know if they still do that, though. Private equity isn't a good guy, though. No, but it's the only lifeline left. Like, who else could do it? It'd have to be one of those private equity buyers. Otherwise, it just fully dissolves, because it's not like another studio's going to pick them up. But like I said, it doesn't even exist anyway. I'm just saying that'd be like the only thing. It's your time to shine, buy Ninja Theory, and be the main character in every game. That's a great idea. Bro, if I had $1 billion, you bet your sweet bippy I'd do that. I'd start picking up these studios with the caveat that I have to be like an NPC that dies in every game. That shit would go crazy. Damn, I can't believe Microsoft is immediately doing this, bro. I'm actually still kind of stunned. They just had, undoubtedly, their best showcase. And then they do this a fucking week later. Everyone singing the praises and glazing Xbox for the first time in a while, and then bang. It's craziness, man. Could you imagine they shut down Rare? I wouldn't be super surprised. I think Sea of Thieves is doing well, but I could honestly see Microsoft saying like, pull the plug. I can see Nintendo buying back the IPs at the very least. Maybe. I don't know how much Nintendo cares about the legacy IPs from Rare, but maybe. Apparently Trump Phone comes with Truth Social already downloaded. Bro, no more spoilers. What the fuck, man? I haven't got mine yet. Stop. Is that true, though? That's fucking awesome. That's so good. No more spoilers, though. No more. The UFC Freedom 250 thoughts on the fights. Oh, yeah, I watched that last night. A wacky event, but brother, some of those fights were unreal. I was distraught with the Taporia fight. I was really, really surprised and upset because Taporia is my favorite fighter. I know. Very, very cold take there. But bro, he got brutalized, man. That was probably like the best fight I've seen. That was crazy. I know, he got so cooked. I can't believe... I won't harp on it for too long because I do want to get gaming tonight. It's not like a yapping stream, but bro, I cannot believe he didn't end it in the second. He was landing crushing body blows, fucking blasted his liver, slumped him, and then went for an armbar. Like, why? Ugh. It was sad. They got paid in Trump coin, I heard. Well, I don't think it was specifically Trump coin, but they got paid in crypto.